demand. Madras High Court wants school and colleges. Gujarat High Court nixes ban on private schools collecting fees. Two kids not allowed in online classes. High Court issues notice to school. Karnataka woman sells Mangal Sutra to buy TV for kids' education. Assam works out to start schools from September. Delhi schools to remain shut till August 31st. New education policy, breakfast for school children besides midday meals. India shifting from burden of school bags to boon of learning. PM Modi on national education policy. Government school principals go beyond the call of duty. Parents initiate social media campaign urging Sobo schools to reduce fees. Government school students in Chandigarh struggle to access smartphones. Official launch of Women's India Chamber of Commerce and Industry Elementary Education. Good evening and a warm welcome. You're watching Education News Network, where you get to watch the latest developments in education at the top of this hour. This is Balaji reporting from ENN, and the daily stories are: private schools and colleges demanding payment of full annual fee from parents in violation of an earlier order by the Madras High Court will face contempt of court proceedings, the court said on Friday in Chennai. Justice N. Anand Venkatesh issued a warning after the additional government leader V. Annalakshmi made an urgent mention about the state receiving several complaints from parents about schools and colleges. The Gujarat High Court on Friday said it will set aside the clause in the government resolution prohibiting private schools from collecting tuition fees till they remain closed due to COVID-19. The bench of Justice Vikram Nant and Justice J.B. Pardiwala also asked the state government and the schools to negotiate the matter of fees again with an open mind. Two students of Richmond Global School, one in Class 5 and other in Class 7, had filed a petition in the High Court against the school through their father, alleging they had not been allowed to attend their online classes since April over non-payment of fees. The Delhi High Court issued a show-cause notice through the police to the private school on Friday for not allowing two students to attend the online classes despite a court order that they be given access. A woman in Gadag district of Karnataka sold a Mangal Sutra to buy a television set for her children following the Karnataka government's decision on to continue the classes through TV amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Kasturi is a mother of two, purchased a television set against her Mangal Sutra Rs 20,000. She bought a TV after her children's school teacher asked them to attend the classes via the television set. Assam has drafted an initial plan for reopening of government schools above Class 4 from September 1st. With the proposed standard reopening procedure will put on online for suggestions from public on Monday. Addressing a press conference in Guwahati Saturday, Education Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma said a proposal includes holding classes 5 to 8 in the open and 9 to 12 in the staggered way. Schools in the city will remain closed till August 31st, following the guidelines of Union Ministry of Home Affairs. Issuing a circular to the schools, and the Directorate of Education said all the schools will remain closed for the students till August 31st. The students will not be called for any activities during the set period. Online classes and teaching learning activities will continue as usual. Schools have been shut since March due to the COVID-19 spread. The midday meal provided to students in the government or aided schools should be supplemented by breakfast, the new national education policy as proposed. Policy which was approved by the Union Cabinet earlier this week has noted the morning hours after a nutritious breakfast can be particularly productive for the students of more demanding subjects, and hence recommended the expansion of midday meals scheme to include provisions for breakfast in the schools. While addressing the virtual grand finale of the Smart India Hackathon Saturday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said the new education policy reflects the spirit of New India and that we are shifting from burden of school bags to boon of learning, which helps for the life. The Prime Minister keenly listened to the students' idea to solve the persisting problems in the world of emphasis on making job creators instead of job seekers. With students who have failed in classes 9th and 11th have been given another chance, principals of Delhi government schools are going on extra mile to ensure that they do not miss out the opportunity. As the assessment has to be conducted through the online mode in the wake of COVID-19 situation, one of the principals have asked his school teachers to send the assessment through speed post to the students who do not have the access of phones. Parents of several students in Gopi Birla Memorial School in Walkeshwar have started an online campaign urging the school management to reduce school fees. Over the past few days, several parents have taken to social media and raised concerns about the school fee structure. The school is charging around 1.9 lakh for the senior KG, which is not an issue for us otherwise. But it is the current scenario where so many people have lost their jobs and faced losses in the business, have requested the authorities to reduce the school fees. Shiv Kumar, a gardener who works for a fluent family in Sector 21, has been facing his employer irregular these days for not having a mobile phone on his person. Despite it being a cause of the vexation at work, Kumar says he has to leave his mobile phone at home so that his 3 young daughters can participate in online classes. It is a small price to pay for their education because I cannot afford to buy a new phone for them at this point of time. In the wake of new education policy rolled out by the HRD Ministry on 1st of August 2020 was witnessed as the official launch of WICC Elementary Education of National Level Board of Women working towards bringing positive change in Indian elementary education. The launch was hosted virtually and organized by Ms. Jasmine Kumar, President of WICCI National Council of Elementary Education. With this, we shall now wrap up on today's edition on Education News Network. For more such videos, do log on to our website, which is www.dnn.com, and do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you.